는데, 은데 아주 어려워요. 자, 잘 보세요. 한국어를 배워요. 한국어가 어려워요. So think about these two sentences. And you want to say this. 한국어가 어려워요. 안 어려워요. 그런데 이제 어려워요. 한국어가 어려워요. You want to say this. You are taking Korean class and you are learning Korean now. 한국어를 배워요. 한국어가 어려워요. Can you think about any conjunction between these two sentences? 자, do you remember this? 그런데 Have we learned this conjunction? 그런데 How do you remember the meaning of 그런데? Maybe you think this means but. 그렇죠? 네, but. I'm learning Korean, but Korean is difficult. It makes sense. Yes, yeah. 그런데 sometimes functions like 그런, but. Do you also learn the other conjunctions that have the same meaning as but? 뭐죠? 하지만, 그렇지만. 하지만, 그렇지만, they have 지만. So they have actually, they are equivalent to but or however. But 그런데 is a little different. Actually, the original meaning of 그런데 is in such situation, but that kind of meaning. 자, take a look at these sentences again. I'm learning Korean, and under that condition, in such situation, 한국어가 어려워. Korean is difficult. Does it make sense? I'm learning this, and in that kind of circumstance, I found it difficult. Actually, you can say this way too. 저는 한국어를 배워요. 그런데 한국어가 재미있어요. I'm learning Korean. Korean is fun. 자, if you just simply think 그런데 as but, this doesn't really make sense. I'm learning Korean, but it is interesting, fun. You know, generally when we say but, then the first sentence and second sentence have kind of contrastive meaning. But in this case, I'm learning Korean, and then it is fun, or something like that. So remember, the original meaning of 그런데 is under such situation, in such situation, under some certain context, or those kind of meaning. What's the function of 그런데? This is the background information, and this is what you want to say. You want to say Korean is fun. Under what kind of situation? The background information is I'm learning Korean. 한국어가 어려워요. I think 한국어 is difficult. Under what situation? 저는 한국어를 배워요. So the function of 그런데 here is to provide the background information of the following statement. 한국어가 어려워요. 한국어 재미있어요. You want to say this. And this is the background information. Does it kind of make sense? Okay. 자, 그런데 can be combined with the preceding verb or adjective like this. So in case of adjective like 배우다, 배우다 is a verb, right? In case of verb, 배우다. Other verbs like 뭐 가다, 먹다, 오다. With those kind of verbs, even verbs, 그렇죠? Verbs. We need 는데 그래요. 는데. 요거는 for verb야. 자, 그럼 we need stem 배우, 가, 먹, 오 그렇죠? 그래서 배우는데. So you can say like 저는 한국어를 배우는데 한국어가 어려워요. 저는 한국어를 배우는데 한국어가 재미있어요. You can say something like this. 가는데 something like this. 먹는데 오는데 something like this. So in case of verb, we take 는데. We can think about adjective sentences too. Let me give you an adjective sentence. 오늘은 how's the weather today? 날씨가 추워요. 합시다. 추워요. 오늘은 추워요. 그런데 it's very clear and sunny. 그래서 좋아요. The weather is cold, but it's good. Under such situation, I found it really good. 오늘은 추워요. 그런데 좋아. 이렇게 이제 하면 이 adjective지. 자, 추워요. 그런데 how can we combine them? We need this form for adjective. 춥다 그러죠. 춥다. And adjectives 뭐 좋다. 또 뭐 크다. 또 뭐가 있냐? 뭐 덥다. 또 adjectives. 뭐 예쁘다. 많이 있죠? 자, in this case we need 은대. 춥다. 그럼 춥은대, 좋은대 되는데 좋은대 그러죠? 춥다 그러면 it's being irregular. 그래서 추운데 그러죠? 추운데. When there's no consonant, we just add 은대, 큰데. 덥다? 그럼 you know 추운데. Then what's the 는대 form of 덥다? 그러면 더운데. 예쁘다. 그러면은 예쁜데. 이렇게 되죠. So you know the forms, right? And verb and adjective. We have one more kind similar to verb and adjective. What do we have? 이다이죠, 이다. 그러면은 저는 학생이에요. 그런데 저는 학생이에요. 그런데 밖에 안 가요. 이상하네요. 네. 저는 학생이에요. In this situation, 저는 I don't go to school. 학교에 안 가요. But imagine this kind of situation. 그러면 저는 학생이다잖아요. 이다 always functions like an adjective. 그래서 학생인데 이렇게 하면 됩니다. 저는 학생인데 학교에 안 가요. So as you can see here, generally 그런데 can be translated like but its original meaning is under such situation like providing background information. Then let me give you some more examples. 우리 책에 보면요, you want to say you found a piece of clothes and you like it. 옷이 예뻐요. 이 옷이 예뻐요. 네, 옷이 예뻐요. 옷이 예쁜데 this is the background information. So clothes are pretty. What you want to say is they are expensive. 비싸요. 옷이 비싸요. What's the background information? Actually, they are pretty. 그렇죠. 옷이 예쁜데 비싸요. 그런 게 있고요. 그 다음에 택시를 타세요. 요거는 이제 suggestion이야. Please take a taxi. Why? The background information. You are late. 늦었는데 택시를 타세요. 자, This is the background information. So in this case, it makes more sense what we mean by showing background information. It's not like you are late, but take a taxi. It doesn't make sense, right? So please take a taxi. It's late, and maybe it is not well translated into English. Maybe like my semicolon. Well, it is late, and just semicolon like take a taxi. So the function of ninde is something like this. So it is late. This is the background information, the current situation, and take a taxi. 이렇게 되는 거죠. 늦었는데 택시를 타세요. 또 뭐가 있죠? 뭐 you want to say 한국어는 숙제가 많아요. So you want to say this. 한국어 숙제가 너무 많아요. But if you just say this, 선생님이 will be disappointed. 그러니까 한국어가 재미있는데 숙제가 많아요. So this is the background information. Korean is fun, but 숙제가 많아요. So in this case, it can be translated into but. 이렇게 되죠. So far, so good. Is it okay? So just remember the function of 는데. So after adjective 은데 and after verb 는데, the function of 는데 is providing background information. 그렇죠? This 은데 and 는데 has been developed into sentence ending. So sometimes some sentences just end with 는데요. 이렇게 이제 since it is polite form, we put 요 after that. So 은데요, or 이제 adjective죠, and after verb 는데요. We can use 은데요 and 는데요 as sentence ending. Then, what's the function of this sentence ending? Just giving background information. So you don't really say what you really want to say. You just give background information and let the listener assume what the speaker is really want to say. Something like this. Somebody is asking you to go out. 뭐 영화를 보고 싶어요. 뭐 데이트를 하고 싶어요. But you don't like that person, so you want to refuse that person's proposal. 우리 영화 봐요. 우리 영화 봐요. 이렇게 이야기를 하는 거야. 그래서 you want to answer 싫어요. 싫어요 means I don't like it. Means I don't want it. But if you say 싫어요, then it's too direct and impolite. Maybe that person will hate you. 그러니까 그게 아니라 you just provide background information why you cannot go out with him. So you make an excuse. Actually, I'm busy. So let's go out for a movie. Oh well, I'm busy. And then you don't finish the sentence. Then this person will assume, okay, this person may be busy or not want to go out with me. So 저 오늘 바쁜데요. And just end the sentence. So this is not actually answer to this question, right? 우리 영화 봐요. Then the answer to this suggestion can be yes or no. But it's not either yes or no. 저 오늘 바쁜데 I'm busy. So this is somehow not really related to this suggestion, but by using this 은데요 ending, this is the background information, and we can easily assume 저 오늘 바쁜데요. Then what this person is really trying to say is 영화를 못 봐요. Something like that. 그렇죠. 그래서 when you use 은데요 and 는데요 for the sentence ending, that means that the function of that is just providing background information and let the listener assume what the speaker is trying to say. Does it make sense? Let me give you some more examples here. 보자. Somebody is asking you to lend him or her some money, like $100. You don't want to, lend that person money. You just thought about an excuse. I'm a student. Generally, students don't have enough money. 저 학생인데요. Then it's an end of sentence, but actually it's not exact answer to the suggestion or question. 저 학생인데요. Since I'm a student, you can assume I don't have that much money or something like that. And what else? What else can we think about? Somebody is calling your colleague, and you're a student. Somebody is calling your roommate, and you answer this way. Somebody is calling your roommate whose name is Mary라고 합시다. Mary. So Mary, can I talk to Mary? Mary 있어요? You can answer like Mary가 Mary 없는데요. 없어요. If you just simply say 없어요, then Mary is not here. That's the end of the conversation. It's very direct. Mary 없는데요. So just providing background information. So Mary is not here. This is the information that I can give you. So you can either hang out or if you want to add, if you want me to take your message, then Mary 없는데요. Can I take your message or will you call her again? But something like that is omitted here. So Mary 있어요? Mary 없어요. It's just very direct. Mary 없는데요. So a little bit indirect and consequently it's a little more polite than just saying Mary 없어요. So 는데요, the function of 는데요 is to make conversation a little more polite. So I'm just giving you this background information and you can figure out what to do next. Maybe you can call me later, call her later, or you can ask me, take a note, or message, something like that. So, okay, 는데요, giving background information, and it can be a little polite when you have a conversation. Actually, 는데 is really difficult to understand. So you have to see lots of examples. So in class, please refer to conversations and examples and try to get the meaning through the examples. Okay, 감사합니다.